Hi there, thanks for coming back to my channel. My name is Mike Pitt. I make videos about marketing, business and crypto so you can grow your business, increase your profits and increase your portfolio. The title for today's video is Why Crypto Mass Adoption is a Big Opportunity for You. Before I get into the main content of the video, I'm going to put my socials on screen here. So if you're active on any of those platforms, follow me there, connect with me there, send me messages and I'll respond in the usual fashion. Okay. Why crypto's mass adoption is a big opportunity for you. I want to just start this with a bit of background. I know that a lot of my viewers are quite educated in the crypto space. So you're usually between 18 and 44 and you're researching with a view to becoming a crypto investor. If you're not already a crypto investor, I'm also obviously a crypto investor, and that's why I make these videos. Some of my videos are deep dives into particular projects, and if you click on the crypto playlist, you'll see a number of videos that follow that format. This is more thematic. What I mean, we're going to talk about a particular issue. So what is mass adoption? Mass adoption is the stage that we've not yet reached with cryptocurrencies in the UK or even globally, although other countries are more advanced than the UK in this respect. It's a stage where most of the adults will be in the country will be invested in cryptocurrencies. So the current state of play, we've got figures from March 2022, 6.1% of UK adults are invested in cryptocurrencies. 6.1%, which is around 3.4 million people are invested in cryptocurrencies currently in the UK. So we've got a long way to go before all adults are invested in cryptocurrencies. That's what I mean by mass adoption. And there are a number of barriers to mass adoption. So let's deal with those as we've now explained what mass adoption means. The barriers to mass adoption are, one of them is the complexity. So let's say going into a bank, opening a bank account is very easy for any adult to understand. And if you compare that with trading crypto or buying crypto, so you need to have an account on an exchange, you might have to go through various validation stages or KYC, know your customer stages to do that. So there's a complexity of buying on an exchange, understanding what you're buying, and then making the transfer. Maybe that's fiat currency to buy crypto or using other crypto to exchange for crypto. It can be quite complicated compared to just going and opening a bank. So there's complexity. There's also risk. The reputation of crypto. So this is a second barrier. The reputation of crypto is that it's a very risky and volatile sector. Yes, it is. It is a very volatile sector. There's no explaining that. There's no excusing that in terms of or dismissing that. That's true. It is a risky sector, but obviously where there are greater risks, there are also greater potential rewards. You've probably all seen stories of people who invested in crypto years ago and have made millions because of that, and that opportunity still presents itself. So it is a risky sector. So those are two barriers. And the third is, let's call it propaganda. So lots of banks historically have talked down crypto and said, you shouldn't invest in it, even though the same banks are investing in crypto themselves and they're looking to make money and profit from crypto. They tell their customers, crypto is too risky, it's too volatile, don't touch it, but obviously they're invested themselves. So those are the three barriers to mass adoption: complexity, risk, and propaganda, we'll call it. So I think in the next few years, let's say the next 3 years, we're in 2022 now, in 2025, some of those barriers will have changed or been removed. And I think that that's a natural evolution of things. So that there have been some changes in the last few years. When I first started getting involved in investing in crypto, 2017, 2018, already the landscape now in 2022, the landscape has changed a lot, and it will change again in the next 3 years. So I think there will be some, and we take a lot of lead from this, from America in this respect in terms of crypto. There will be some regulation. So when regulation comes in, so that means that there will be some rules and regulations that crypto companies have to follow around crypto, because at the moment it's unregulated. When regulation comes in the US and also in the UK and then other countries around the world will follow suit, there will be more confidence in the crypto sector, so that large companies, when I say large companies, I'm thinking of your JP Morgans and your Goldman Sachs and your BlackRocks, they're already investing in crypto. They may not be talking about it very openly, but they're already investing in crypto. And when there is some government regulation, they'll do so in much larger volumes. At that point, we're just a few steps away from mass adoption, in my view. So there are some cryptos that are have a very limited supply. Bitcoin being the obvious example. There'll only ever be 21 million bitcoins, total bitcoins. Some currencies, some crypto assets have total maximum volumes in the billions and cannot be considered in the same respect as Bitcoin. And I'm talking now to people who are new to the sector and don't really understand the differences between different crypto assets. When regulation has been brought in so that crypto is given the validation, an authority, and becomes a legitimized investment sector, that's when mass adoption starts. And when that starts, then people will invest into crypto, in particular crypto assets, and with safe in the confidence that they have some guarantees if anything goes wrong. At the moment, there are very few guarantees if things go wrong, and you've seen with the downfall of companies like Celsius that customers are not protected at the moment, but that will change in the future, and that's when mass adoption comes in. Now, where's the opportunity? And the opportunity is for you to take the risk, calculated risk now, and invest in the right crypto assets. Let me be absolutely honest with you. There's over 20,000 cryptocurrencies at the moment as we speak in August 2022, and a lot of them are not going to be around. They have no real utility, i.e. no real use cases. They are of no genuine value, and a lot of them will disappear. Let's say 95% or 98% maybe will disappear in the next few years because they have no real value. So that's the danger, and it's analogous to the dot-com bubble. So the dot-com bubble of 1999 to 2002 was when venture capital money poured into dot-com companies at an alarming rate. So these companies were attracting billions of venture capital because the venture capital firms thought that some of these companies would last and have the longevity and good business case, etc. So let me just give you some specifics. During the dot-com bubble, there were companies like Pets.com, which is now no longer around, so that didn't survive the dot-com bubble and the crash. But there are also companies like Amazon. Can you imagine if you'd invested in Amazon in 1999-2000? Amazon obviously is doing very, very well. Imagine if you'd invested. Look at the rate of return on investment you would have for that investment from 1990-2000. Look how much money you would have made just by investing in the right company. Obviously, if you'd invested in Pets.com, you would have lost your money. That's why it's a very good comparison. So some crypto assets now, if you invest in them before the regulation, before it's easier to invest in them, before they are legitimized by governments around the world, then you have the opportunity to make a lot of profit, a lot of return on investment. Let's focus again, honing on Bitcoin. Imagine you invest in Bitcoin now, and then regulations are introduced in 2023, 2024, which legitimizes investing in Bitcoin. You already have your Bitcoin. The price of that Bitcoin will then shoot up. The value and the return on investment you'll derive from that investment will grow exponentially because it's now been legitimized. That's the opportunity that mass adoption presents. So educate yourself now. Watch my videos, do your own research away from my videos, and also written research. Read articles and so on online. Find out which crypto assets you want to invest in and invest now. And when the regulation comes and when it's all structured, you'll be ahead of the game because you've already purchased your Bitcoin and you're holding on to it. That's the opportunity, the huge opportunity that mass adoption presents for Bitcoin investors. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this video useful. If you have, please give me a like. Click on one of the 2 thumbnails to watch another video from me. I look forward to speaking to you in the next video. And as usual, if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. Look forward to speaking to you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.